What am I doing now? What is this one? I don't even know what this is. I want to talk about bologna sandwiches. I don't know why. Don't question me. It's just this thing I've been having in my head when I go to work. Okay, I should explain something too. You know what? This is gonna be like one of those weird videos again where I put like I put like a weird thing in the title and it's like 20 minutes long or something, and then everyone's like, how do you talk about bologna sandwiches for 20 minutes long? And I can explain to you how. Frankly, because there's like much more in depth that it's just not. I'm not just thinking about a bologna sandwich. There's a lot of steps that lead up to me thinking about bologna sandwiches and like the correct way to make them and how good it was, and like my childhood memories and stuff, like a flashback. There's like a whole anime arc to it, dude. Right? So like at work, it's 10 hours overnight, man. There's nothing else to do sometimes but just sit there and contemplate and think and relive old memories and try to unlock things, like swim through my brain and try to like go through the fragmentation thing and like unlock certain memories to get certain things, like just pop up stuff, like little flashback stuff, Man, I make no sense right now. Who knows? Who cares? So listen though, I'm at work and I'm sitting there thinking about stuff, and I was just thinking about like sandwiches, because I just got this peanut butter from Lancaster. When I went up to Lancaster, I got this peanut butter, this homemade peanut butter salted stuff, and I really want to make a sandwich with it, but I keep forgetting to when I get home from work, and then I get too lazy and too tired to go make a sandwich, because I gotta get the peanut butter from my room, take it all the way downstairs, grab a knife, grab the bread, grab the jug, grab all this shit. I'm just too tired, okay? I'm too fucking tired to go make a sandwich. I just got off work. It's 6 a.m. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go back to work. I don't want to. I'm too tired. So I keep eating out sandwiches. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, I really want to make a sandwich. So man, I'm at work. I'm like, when I get home, I'm gonna remember here. I'm gonna keep putting my hand and make a sandwich. Then I start thinking about sandwiches. I'm like, what's my favorite sandwich? Like, what if I'm gonna go make like a sandwich? What am I gonna go for? Right? And obviously, I'm thinking of like the cold ones. Like stuff you can just make from the fridge real quick. Not like heat shit up like a cheesesteak or like a hot dog, which I think is a sandwich. People will have that debate all the time. Is a cupcake a sandwich? Is cake? Bread? Does bread make a sandwich? I don't know what I'm even saying anymore. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I was like, I think my favorite sandwich, ever since I was a kid, because everyone always put fucking mayonnaise on this bullshit, right? I've already kind of spoiled it, I guess, from the very beginning, but everyone always put fucking mayonnaise on this shit. And I thought that was fucking gross, because mayonnaise is disgusting. Mayonnaise is like the worst condiment I've ever seen in my fucking life. It looks like Miracle Whip or like cool yogurt, and you go to taste it, it's fucking not. Don't like mayonnaise. I don't think mayonnaise is something that should be put on like the base of a sandwich. Every time I go to Burger King, ordered a fucking like bacon thing, they always put mayonnaise on it. Or you go to Popeyes, they fucking drown that chicken sandwich in fucking mayonnaise. You know what doesn't put mayonnaise in the chicken sandwich? Chick-fil-A. You know why? Because Chick-fil-A is fucking way better than Popeyes, okay? It's so much fucking better, and that's one big reason why. Who drowns their shit in mayonnaise? Mayonnaise is fucking disgusting. So I hated mayonnaise. But I would like go to like church camps and shit as a youth, like go to youth groups, like youth church camps and everything, and they would like give out sandwiches and everything, and they would give out bologna sandwiches, and I would be like, oh my god, I fucking love bologna sandwiches, and they were cold, and it just came out the fridge and everything, and it was so nice. They were cutting little like circles too, so like a little circular thing. The cold thing will come back in a minute, but I'm like, oh, this is so cool. I gotta bite into it. It's fucking mayonnaise, dude. Oh, man, it made me so angry. I was so upset. Like I remember, I was like 8 years old. I go bite this fucking, it's like circular spiral looking sandwich. It was so cool looking. It was elegant the way it was portrayed. The way the dish was put down, and I go to bite into it, and I'm like, oh yes. Oh man, you piece of shit! Like I was so upset. I wanted to cry, man, because mayonnaise ruins everything. Put mayonnaise in it is bad. Don't. I fucking hate mayonnaise. Mayonnaise and carrots, and I fucking hate those things. So yeah, I didn't like mayonnaise. But I would always make these bologna sandwiches, right? I would put bologna and cheese on them, and I would put so much. I would put like 3 pieces of bologna, and like in between each piece of bologna there would be cheese. It would be like as big as like one of those sandwiches like you see Shaggy and Scooby eat in the fucking show, right? But I would not put mayonnaise on it because I'm a smart person and I'm a fucking good human being who doesn't fucking bite the toenails off and swallow them, okay? People who do mayonnaise definitely do that. I would like drown that shit in mustard. I would like drown it. It would like be like in between each thing. There'd be like a little circular thing, and I would eat that shit. It would be so fucking good, dude. A fucking bologna, cheese, and mayonnaise. No, why is it my fucking, no! Bologna, cheese, and mustard sandwich, dude, on some bread. It didn't even matter what the fucking bread it was. It was just good. It was always fucking good. It was fantastic. And then I found out how to make it better. That's right. There's a part 2 to this. I found out how to make the bologna sandwich 10 times even better. So, you know how, like, you go to school and you put, like, your shit in, like, your little lunchbox, you got your ice pack over it, and then everything, like, around it starts to get cold, and, like, you put your sandwich in your little sandwich bag, and it does whatever. So the best thing to do with, like, the bologna sandwich, which is because, like, there was mustard on it, and, like, you put the mustard on the bread, it kind of, like, soften the bread, make it, like, a little sticky. If you, like, you let it sit there and get cold, really, and then, like, it would, like, meld it together, but not in the weird gross way where it's just wet. And it was, like, really good. It was, like, stuck together, and it made it really easy to eat. Like, really squished it down. And it was, like, everything was really cold, with the same level of coldness. Not like the bologna was colder, and the mustard was colder than the bologna because it was in that bottle, and then the bread was just kind of warm, and you were eating it. It was all just, like really perfect. And it was, it's just so good. You just, like, let it sit there in the fridge for a little bit, like, maybe for, like, a couple hours, like, wait till, like, lunchtime. You pull that bitch out. It's, like, all soft and gross looking, and it looks weird, and you're looking at it, and, like, sometimes the mustard seeps through the bread, and, like, it makes the bread kind of yellow, and you're like, ew, this is kind of gross. You bite into it, it's, like, so soft and squishy, and it's like, it's like eating heaven, dude. I loved it. I fucking absolutely loved it. I don't know what it was. This is the weird part. The non-weird part about this was me putting mustard instead of mayonnaise on the sandwich, because I think that's just what a normal person should do. I honestly think that's how normal people should just operate. I don't understand why mayonnaise has a fascination in American society. I don't get it. I think it's frankly I think it's gross. Weird part about this is the fact that I like to keep my sandwiches, like, really cold, and then let them sit there for a little bit, and I would just wait for it to get, like, really, really, like, cold, and then I'd bite it because they're just really soft and everything. Because when you first make a sandwich, everything just kind of sitting there floppy like, and it's just kind of, like, big, and you bite into it, you, like, feel the different textures of everything. And I have a big thing with textures in my food, and it didn't really bother me. But then when you let it sit there and it's, like, cold like that, you bite into it, it's just like, oh, dude, it's all just, like, together, dude. It's like in Ratatouille, when he gives the guy the cheese and the grape, and then he eats them together, and the dude's like, oh, wait a minute, what? And you see the colors, like, mixing together. That's kind of what it's like, I think, you know? So, I'm finally snapping back to reality, and I'm realizing that I just basically went schizophrenic mode for, like, I think 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, who knows, who was counting. I always get the times wrong anyway. Where am I? What am I doing here? And who just took over my body? I'm not gonna lie, that was an actual thought process thing that I had, but I'm, like, remembering talking about it, but it doesn't even feel like I was the one talking about it. I'm freaking myself out right now. I think my paranoia is really getting to me. I think what I need to do is just go smoke another bowl. Just hope that something coherent came out of this. I have no clue what just conspired and transpired. I'm so utterly confused right now. I gotta go, like huff paint or something, man. Yeah, this is crazy. I gotta go drink a Gatorade, I think. I need some electrolytes. If you watched, why? I'm sorry that you went through this with me. I don't understand what happened. We're both confused now. So frankly, we're on the same level. So, I hope you have a good day. I hope to see you again soon. If you enjoyed, comment your favorite sandwich, I guess. And I'll see you later. This is gonna confuzzle me for, like, a very, very long time.